What's up, y'all? I kind of just clicked record, but I'm gonna kind of explain what happened today. I mean, today was a pretty shitty day. Let's go through it real quick. I thought we were obviously long, especially when we left these relative equal highs at market open, and this is feeling like a 930 wick almost, even though it's not. I mean, but if we go to the 2-minute, it's a 930 wick. And relative equals, that 930 wick is a really big draw for longs, so I love that. And we're really in a bullish market right now. I mean, if you see, this is a big CISD. We're respecting bullish price action, and I was just looking to long into this hourly gap, which was my main target for the day. And I marked these out. I mean, those were like 300, 400 points away from where we were. But yeah, I just wanted to see higher prices today. And we kind of just dumped most of the market, or most of New York AM. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't patient today. If we go into the trades I actually took, I took a couple trades today. It was weird, really weird day. This 1 minute was valid. There was a couple of SMTs involved, and it ended up not working. I didn't take that though. Didn't take that trade. And then this was the really I'd say like undisciplined trade here. There was a 3-minute inverse. I was going to target the middle of this 15-minute gap. The bias ended up being right. I mean, we moved to the 15-minute gap, and we respected the first presented hourly gap. So once I realized that, I don't really know what I was going to say there, but basically, once this is what I was going to say. Whoops. Once price did this was like my kind of tell sign that, okay, longs could be valid again. This 5-minute candle closing above this candle is a nice CISD. That's, I'm like, oh, okay, we could take longs. But I didn't wait for that with this 3-minute inverse. Really mediocre inverse. I lost like 250 on this first trade. It was respecting the hourly gap. That's why I loved it so much. And this wick was super nice. But I could have lost more, but I didn't. I entered light risk. I wish I entered a little more light. But this 2-minute gap just has to be disrespected if I'm going to long here. And yeah, I'm thinking, okay, highest time frame inversion is what I should take. When the 3-minute inverse, I entered a couple cons, and then if this 2-minute was gonna reverse, I was gonna enter more cons. But why would I enter why would I enter if the confirmation doesn't get confirmed? So that was just That was just undisciplined, impatient from me, a loss that just shouldn't have happened. So I'm feeling antsy as market continues, and then this was another garbage entry. We generate liquidity down here, so I'm like, okay, and then we just chopped around for a while. I'm like, okay, maybe I could take a short into this generated liquidity. Price moves up into this 1-minute gap and then reverses with a 2-minute inversion. Price is just chopping right now, and there's no reason for me to enter. I don't even enter on the 2-minute inversion. I waited for price to fill the 2-minute candle, and I entered about here on the 2-minute candle, hoping for price to fill the 2-minute candle that just formed and then continue down. I kind of understand the idea that I was going for there, but there's just no reason to take a trade like in this chop fest. Like I gotta wait for confirmation, which the confirmation was this 5 minute candle that says, "Oh, okay, I think we might be seeking higher prices now." But yeah, another shit trade, and I lost. I think another 150 there, so I was like down, maybe like 200. I think I was down 450, and then I went. I tried to be Superman and save the day, and then, like, a good play started to form. So this 15-minute candle, or this 15-minute inverse, again, I enter light risk, and I'm targeting the hourly gap and these highs. Was going to scale at the high, go break even at the middle of the 15-minute gap. A nice OB gets created, and I should be in this trade, and I was like, I took the trade, I like got up from my computer, and I'm on my phone like checking the trade, and I accidentally reversed the position or something, and I'm not in it anymore. It was about here. I was on my phone. I accidentally reversed the position. I look at my phone. I'm in drawdown like $70, so I just exited. Ended up winning like 150 on the trade, but like I should still be in it because it's it looks super bullish right now. And if it ends up getting to this hourly gap without hitting, oh, it would be here. It would be here. Without hitting my break even point, which would be right there, I'd be up like $100 on the day. But I misclick on my phone. I mean, that's super weird. But this is the play that was like the actual like nice play of the day, or like the valid play of the day that I thought. So I'm in a position on my combines, and then I see this beauty forming. So I'm like, oh, this could be a good opportunity to enter my funded. Again, like generated liquidity. So like it's not the cleanest play, but on the 5 minute time frame, it looks really good. So I think I put my stop around there, and we make the CISD with this 5 minute candle. We're respecting this hourly gap. We make a 5 minute gap. We tap into the 5 minute gap and then create a 5 minute inverse. Couldn't be cleaner. I'm targeting the 15 minute gap, and the trade's playing out, looking really good. We get to like here, and then price come. I go break even at this high. Super obvious break even. So I'm feeling good. I risk like 200 to win 400. Price is getting close to the TP, and I get stopped by this wick right here because this is the entry. I won't break even at this internal high, and I get stopped out by half a point, and then price just goes right to my TP, and I missed out on 400 on my express, which sucked. So overall, today, those first two trades, really mediocre. If I'm just patient, I should just not be trading today, or I should be waiting for this. Again, this was right at 11, so I would have taken this either way, but I mean, realistically, I can't do anything about this, so it's fine. It just sucks that I would have been up 400 on my funded. It would have been my first winning trade on my funded. Didn't end up happening, but we limit the damage. We lose 291 on all of my evals. Again, should still be in the trade right now if I didn't misclick my position. That's a mental capital eliminator. But we stay focused on the goal, and we take a step back and realize that we're halfway to getting fully allocated on Top Step, which I couldn't be happier. It's just today's a day that I could have avoided losing 291 and undisciplined. Let's check out Forex Factory. I think there is news tomorrow. There is news. PMI. So maybe we find a setup tomorrow. If I can go into this next week halfway to the fund is being passed, I'll be super happy. I have, not to put a timeline on anything, because when I do that, you don't, or when you do that, you don't trade well. I bought the accounts like here, and I don't want to get charged the extra $50, or I don't want to get charged for every account again, obviously. So I'm gonna end up wanting to pass it before then. But I have a lot of trading days, a lot of time, and my bias was wrong today. So okay, I'll take the minus 291, but it could have been limited. It could have been a break-even day, which it should have been, and it could have been a winner if this, but whatever. Either way, we preserve the mental capital, and we move on to tomorrow. Minus 291 isn't that bad. Just chops off of the winning day we had yesterday. But yeah, it's fine. I guess we move on to tomorrow. Maybe we snipe a nice winner tomorrow, see how it goes. But mediocre trading day, we journal, we get better, and yeah, we move on. So we'll see. Hopefully some nice price action tomorrow. I mean, price action today was pretty good. Just the bias was wrong. And yeah, the bias was wrong. But yeah. And I guess we'll end it there. So yep.